Listen to the story, man. Leader. Now this first verse about Jimmy. And Jimmy, he has 3 little children. Jimmy work hard, but he tired of punching into that building. And on the side, he move a little, get with me, look. But everything he do is for his kids. He don't want to, but the 9 to 5 is going straight to the bills. And he gotta survive cause his kids, they like doing activities. They wanna go out to eat, they don't wanna sit in the crib. They wanna go to the movies, you know, wanna fit in. They wanna play for a team, like the other kids. They wanna go to Disney, I'm thinking you get the drill. Must I remind you, everything he do is for his kids, believe it. Look, and he just wanna see them smile. So every day he hustle, we do it for every child. Must I remind you that their mom is not around. So it's a lot of pressure that's weighing on them now. It's a lot of pressure that's weighing on him now. Look. So one time around Christmas, Jimmy leaving out to the store to go and get gifts. Before he get to his house, somebody say kick it. Nigga, I ain't playing around, give all that shit here. There's always 2 sides to the story. Listen, man.
There's always 2 sides to a story. There's always 2 sides to a story. You don't know the person gone through.
Some people getting by while they alive. Sometimes we do shit we don't want to survive. To survive, man.
There's always 2 sides to a story. There's always 2 sides to a story. You don't know the person gone through.
Some people really trying to feed their kids. Sometimes it just is what it is. Look, the dude that robbed Jimmy, his name Ronald. And Ronald, he was always into problems. Ain't wanna be, but he was neglected as a kid, ain't have no father. He was one of the ones that couldn't get over it, let his past bother him. Ronald walking around with his stomach on his back, hard to eat, stand in front of the stove, nobody won't give him jack to get on his feet. Cause boy, he knew, he really threw on my packs, and I ain't gon' preach it cause you a grown man, but for your kids, I'll give you that, man. So Ronald tried to hustle for his kids, no clientele, so no money he would get. He tried jobs, but nobody would hire him. Around Christmas time, every girl's day to give lists. The whole time Ronald thinking how I'm gon' get it, but he smiled at him, told him daddy gon' get it. He left out with his pistol, ran into Jimmy. He pulled it out and told him go and kick that shit. Little did he know Jimmy was leaving out to get his kids some gifts. And Ronald robbed Jimmy so he could get his kids some gifts. Man, fuck.
There's always 2 sides to a story. There's always 2 sides to a story. You don't know the person gone through.
Some people getting by while they alive. Sometimes we do shit we don't want to survive. To survive, man.
There's always 2 sides to a story. There's always 2 sides to a story. You don't know the person gone through.
Some people really trying to feed their kids. Sometimes it just is what it is. You know, it's just different situations, man. You know, like some people getting by while they alive. Sometimes we do shit we don't want to survive. To survive, man. Sometimes you gotta do what you don't wanna do. You know what I mean? Like, for real though. Some people really trying to feed their kids. Sometimes it just is what it is. What it is. Nigga trying to feed his kids sometimes. That pressure gets to him, you know what I mean? That pressure gets nigga gotta do what they gotta do. Some people getting by while they alive. Sometimes we do shit we don't want to survive. To survive. But he had to do what he do, cause he had to provide for his children. Some people really trying to feed their kids. Sometimes it just